Hi, I'm T.L. Matthew, and I am the CEO and founder of Some Foods, the maker of SumSweet. And here we have our signature line of sweeteners. This is SumSweet and SumSweet Plus. Now, SumSweet is 70% as sweet as sugar, and it's made with 100% natural allulose. And we have here SumSweet Plus, and it is 100% as sweet as sugar, and it is made with allulose and our proprietary blend of stevia extracts. To go along with that Plus line of product, we have our SumSweet Brown, which is our brown sugar substitute, and also SumSweet Confectioners, which is our powdered sugar. So these are our line of products. Now these are functional sweeteners, and functional sweeteners, as we like to say, they're functional because they function just like sugar in your regular products, in anything that you would make. So you can substitute them out, 1 for 1. 1 cup of SumSweet for 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of SumSweet Plus for 1 cup of sugar. Now, just depending on your level of your sweet tooth, or how much sweetness you like, you would determine which one of these products you would like to use. So, what else can I tell you about these products? They burn fat, so they function in your body to burn fat, to curb your appetite, to lower your blood sugar. They have no bitterness, no aftertaste, no cooling effects, none of that stuff. They're not yucky like the other sweeteners, and that's exactly why we made them, so that you can make delicious desserts and treats for your family. They can also be used in your savory food products that require a sweetening ingredient. Now, the beautiful thing about these sweeteners is that they are also they make all of your cakes and pies and cookies super moist. So you don't have to worry about adding extra liquid to get moistness into your cakes, because they help them to be super moist. That's the beauty of it as well. So here we have, just for as an example of a dessert that you can make, because the holiday time is coming up, and some of us have diabetic family members, or family members who are on a ketogenic diet or a low sugar diet. You can use either one of these products to make, for example, a no-bake cheesecake. So this no-bake cheesecake is made with our shortbread cookie crust and cream cheese and our SumSweet, the original SumSweet. And you just mix that up, mix it all together, bake your crust, put it in, and you have a delicious no-bake dessert that is good for the entire family. So you have something special for those who have sugar restrictions. So that's something great for them as well. And this recipe can be found on our website at www.SumSweet.com. Now, we said SumSweet.com because these are sumptuous desserts and foods that we make here. Next we have, for example, you could do a brownie. Now everybody loves a moist, chewy brownie, and these brownies, again, they're made with the SumSweet, the original SumSweet. These ones were made with the original SumSweet. And they're moist and chewy and delicious, and we're going to show you that here in a little bit. You can also make things like these cookies. So this is our version of an Oreo cookie. So, and the filling for our Oreo was made with the SumSweet confectioners. And of course, we have peanut butter cookies that contain, I'm going to swap them out here, our SumSweet Brown. And then we have shortbread cookies here that again contain our SumSweet. So all of the recipes for these things can be found on our website at SumSweet.com. So we're going to do a little taste testing here and let our friends that are here taste these products and see how they like them, and we'll show you how moist and delicious they are. So I'm going to just go ahead and wash my hands here. And we're going to show you. as I cut into the brownie here, we'll start here with the brownie, and you'll be able to see this is a nice moist chewy brownie. Just gonna cut it and get a little piece here and just show you how moist and delicious this brownie is. Now everybody likes the corners, but with SumSweet you're not gonna get those hard, cracked, crispy corners like that. It's gonna maintain its moistness, because you can see how moist that brownie is, and it's dense and full of chocolate. And see, it's super soft. I don't know if the camera's getting this, but it's super soft, and you can see that it's just moist and it's just falling. It's delicious. I mean, it's the best thing, and the corners are not hard and crunchy and crumbly, because SumSweet does not allow your cookies and things like that to get very crispy and crunchy like that, because it helps to maintain moisture. So, and everybody loves a moist, chewy brownie. So now we're going to show you how easy it is to just make a delicious homemade ice cream. This ice cream will be zero sugar in this ice cream. So you're going to start with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and you're going to whip that. To it you're going to add 1 cup of half and half. To that you're going to add a half cup of SumSweet Plus or SumSweet Original. You're also going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla and just a dash of salt. Alright, so we're going to whip this up and show you how quick and easy this comes together. And you mix it in just 1 bowl. Really fast, really quick, really simple. No ice cream maker needed. I'm going to check for peaks, and we're trying to get it to stiff peaks. Actually, I like to whip mine a little past stiff peaks. I almost get it to where I'm making butter, but I like it to be that stiff, because when I add this, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and add my SumSweet to my half and half. This is going to sort of give you like if you were going to do sweetened condensed milk, because that's a great way to make ice cream. But of course, sweetened condensed milk is already sweetened with sugar, and so since we don't want to have that, we're going to just go ahead and add our half and half, or add our SumSweet to our half and half. And we're going to continue to whip, because we need to get it a little stiffer. So see, that's perfect. See, that's whipped. You see how that's just staying right there. It's not running or anything off of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stir that SumSweet into our half and half here. And the beautiful thing about SumSweet and SumSweet Plus is these products are all very, they're like caster sugar, they're fine. They're still granular, but they're fine, so they mix in very, very easily, not leaving anything too grainy. So we're going to mix that in. And so this is giving us like our half, or like our sweetened condensed milk. So that's all mixed in there. And we're just going to pour it in. Make sure we get all the goodness out of there. Don't want to leave any of that behind. And we're going to add our vanilla. So that's just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you can do I do just like a pinch of salt, not a lot of salt, but just something just enough to kind of help offset that, bring up the flavors there. And we're going to mix these together. Now you could whisk them together. You could, we're going to mix on low, but you could just, hand whisk if you wanted to, or, you can try and fold it in if you want to, but I just like to mix it and get it over with. And there you have it. There's your vanilla ice cream base. Now if you have a mixer and you want to use a mixer, you can, and you can just go ahead and pour that into your ice cream maker, or you can just take this container, and you can double this recipe to fill this container completely up, which will give you approximately like a half gallon or a quart, the size that you will find on the supermarket shelves when you go and get that ice cream. So all you have to do is just take this container, put your top on it, and put it in the freezer, and we'll be back and we'll show you what the finished product looks like. Hi, so welcome back. So I'm going to show you how easy it was to make that ice cream. We just made it. So we have some here already, and so we're going to just dish it up. And you can see that this helps to make a nice soft serve ice cream. It's not very hard at all. So we got 1 scoop of ice cream there. And to our ice cream, we are going to add some caramel that we made ourselves. All right, so this was made with SumSweet, and you just simply heat your sugar and you let it go to brown. You add your butter and some half and half, and there you have a nice sugar-free caramel. So we're going to just squeeze that, and you know, we just reuse container. So we're going to squeeze this over our ice cream. Look at that. Yum, yum. This is 1 serving. And there you have it. Your ice cream. Yum, yum. So next we're going to show you here how to make a parfait. A parfait. So with the parfait, you're going to actually take some cream cheese filling, and the recipes for all of these are on our website at sumsweet.com/recipe. And what you're going to do is, with the parfait, we got a few ingredients here. So we have some brownie here, and you just want to break up your brownie, crumble it up. You don't want to put it in whole. I mean, you could. Actually, you could put this brownie, we're going to show you that a little later, under a scoop of ice cream. That's really great. So you're going to just take your brownie, and you're going to take your parfait cup, put some of your brownie down in the bottom of that cup. Add to that, on the top, your cream cheese mix, or cheesecake parfait. And you're just going to, like that. And you're going to go back again, and you're going to add some, well, let's see, we put some nuts on top of that. How about that? Put a few pecans on top if you like nuts. Do that. Then load it up again with some of your brownie, your cream cheese, some nuts, and you can layer this as much as you want. Some more brownie, some more cream cheese. Look at that. Isn't that looking good? Put just some more nuts on there. Top it with your brownie, with a couple of pieces of brownie. You can put a little bit more of that on there if you like. And there you go, that's your parfait. Nice, low-calorie dessert. We can also, you can use, like say you have a shortbread cookie. So these are shortbread cookies that are made again with SumSweet. You want to break up your cookie. You want to break it up into the bottom of your cup there. Now we might use 2 cookies for this. That'll make it like really. Add some of the cream cheese filling. These make beautiful desserts, by the way. And they're great if you're having a party, which, you know, holidays are coming, so that's why you want to get ready with this. Go ahead and add some more cookies to the bottom. Just break up your cookies, crumble them up in there. There you go. That's a shortbread cookie there. Add some more of the cream cheese. be as generous as you want with these, right? Put some nuts on top. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna break up another cookie over the top of that. And this is a great dessert kids would love to make. And just think about it, it's really good for them because it is sugar-free. Right, so we have some more of the cream cheese filling going in there. Put some more nuts in. All right. Then we'll top that off again. Put a little bit up there. Just put a little piece of our cookie up there at the top. We're not filling it all the way to the top, but just enough. You see? Another easy dessert. Now both of these could be topped with caramel sauce, or if you had chocolate sauce that you can easily make, and recipes can be found on our website at sumsweet.com/recipe. All right? And so we're going to go ahead and get to tasting and sampling. How about that? And we'll see what people think of these wonderful desserts. All right, so now we're going to do some taste testing of those parfaits that we made and the ice cream that we made along with the caramel sauce. So, ladies, tell me what you think.
Okay, let's start with the ice cream. I just like regular ice cream.
What do you think?
Very creamy.
It's very good.
Is it good?
Very good, yes.
Does it taste like it's, let's see, sugar-free?
No, it doesn't. Actually, you can't tell the difference. I can't tell.
It has a very rich, creamy taste.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's fantastic.
Very good.
And what about the parfaits? So those are cream cheese parfaits.
Okay.
So you got the brownie there, and if you wanted, you could add extra caramel sauce to that and all of that good stuff. But so one is brownie and one is the shortbread cookie.
That's very good.
Good. Does it taste like you're on a diet?
No.
And that's the whole thing about SumSweet is we want you to be able to make delicious desserts that anybody in your family can enjoy, and that it's special for everyone, including those who are on those sugar restricted diets, those who are diabetic, those who are doing keto, and all of that. And then it's safe. Just imagine having your kids to eat a great sugar-free product. This will, no matter how hard they try, it's not going to get them bouncing all over the walls.
That's good.
All right, so next we're going to make just a nice beverage that's great for summertime, anytime, and we're going to make lemonade. So we just got some lemon juice here, and we're just going to add maybe about, we're not going to make a lot, we're just going to make a few servings here. We're going to go with just maybe about a half cup. And what we're going to do is with this, we want to make a syrup out of this. So just by doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to simply add, this is SumSweet here. So we're going to just simply add our SumSweet Plus, actually, into this juice. This is about 1/4 of a cup here. So we're just going to add it to the juice. Get another 1/4 of a cup. We're almost out here. So, and we'll do another one here. So that we then have 3/4 of a cup to a half cup of the lemon juice. And if I can get me a spoon here to stir. We're going to just stir this in here. And this is going to make a nice little syrup. You can also just make this ahead of time And if you have your bottled waters and you just want to just have a little bit to go into your bottled water, just simply just make it ahead of time and just keep it in the refrigerator, and you can just squeeze a little bit into your bottled water. So you'll have that with you when you go. Just give yourself just a nice little lemon taste. You can also do this with anything that you want, like if you wanted other fruit flavors, you can mix, you could do like, get little packs of drink mixes like Kool-Aid or something like that, and just pre-mix this already. And then you'll be able to just squeeze a little bit into your bottled water so that you have something else in your water aside from water. So okay, so we have just that syrup here, and what we're going to do is we're going to just simply add this to our pitcher. And we will add some water here. Cold water. So we got about a half cup, but we're going to just continue to fill this, and and you taste as you go to make sure it's to your liking, lemony enough and sweet enough. And then you serve it up. With but she didn't bring out the frosted brownie. I don't know why she didn't want to do the frosted brownie, but the frosted brownie to me is like
better.
Yeah, and it tastes like Little Debbie. And
I like the fact that it's all sugar free.
yeah, and it's all sugar free. It's all sugar free.
And very rich.
Yeah, and it tastes like, I mean, you cannot tell that it's sugar free. It tastes like regular sugar.
You don't have an aftertaste.
Now this is super rich here with the frosting. Yeah.
Well, I can do it because that's my biggest problem with being home. I want snacks all the time. I do sugar-free snacks.
Oh, you pause it. Are you filming? And there is the frosted brownie. So with the frosted brownie we use the confectioner's sugar and the frosting. So you guys can give that a taste.
Okay.
And it's really rich. You want another?
Teaching her to cook along the way.
Yeah. So see, yeah, the best part about it is it's all sugar free. So like even when you're eating, it's not gonna raise your blood sugar level up. So and that's the thing about it is, and it curbs your appetite, which is really good and helps burn fat.
Yes, it is a plus.
Yeah. So
0 calories.
yeah, there's 0 calories in the sweetener.
Now that's something.
It is.
So
Everyone would like 0 calories and sugar.
You still
In
have
one.
your taste.
You still got your
Still have
sweetness,
the
but
taste.
0 calories.
Right.
Right.
So that's a wonderful combination
It is.
to have.
Yeah. And the fact that you don't get any of those really weird off tastes like those other sweeteners.
Right.
And that's the reason why I made it, because personally for me I was wanting something that was that tasted good. And I would hear from people who were diabetics why they couldn't quit sugar because who wants to give it up for something that's bad tasting? Yeah, so I was like, there's got to be something out there. So that's when I started trying to find something else to make for myself, and that's when I came up with just mixing that, and yeah, see that frosting on there, that buttercream, that chocolate buttercream, yeah, and those recipes are on our website, by the way, yeah, and but that's what made me come up with that. Our proprietary blend of stevia extracts to keep so that there is to make this one, the SumSweet Plus, 100% is sweet as sugar. So so just came up with all the different variations for those products to be able to, so you can just bake with them and just everything just keep going and just change it out for
Just sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sugar. You would not know the difference.
You would not know the difference.
I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. You know. It's very
It's like a tea cake.
Like a tea cake.
it just adds moisture.
But I think I can pour this in my water bottle, like she said, and get.
Yeah, that's okay.
Actually taught me that fat wasn't the problem. So whereas we've been told that fat is the problem in our diet, fat is actually not the problem.
It's not.
Yeah. So it's the sugar. It's the sugar. Because sugar raises your insulin level.
And causes your pancreas not to.
Right. And when it does that, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to store the fat. So like all of your cells are closed off to the insulin that is produced because of your sugar eating, except for the fat cells. And so the fat cell says, "Come on in," and it takes it in and stores it, and they grow and they we don't get any more extra, but they just grow, right? And so that's how we gain weight and we become insulin resistant. And I happen to was one, and most overweight people are insulin resistant. And what we want to be is insulin sensitive.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, which means all of your cells are open to receive the insulin and instead of just the fat cells.
Just the fat.
Yeah.
And it also helps with the pancreas being
Right.
functioning properly.
Right. Because once you just have, because if you're that's metabolic syndrome that it turns, you end up with metabolic syndrome, which ends up with a whole host of other diseases that are caused by metabolic syndrome, which is heart disease, which is, you don't have to have diabetes, but being pre-diabetic is a big condition for everybody. For a lot of us, 1 in 3 people, 1 in 3 Americans is pre-diabetic.
Right.
And if it's unchecked, it's going to turn into diabetes within 5 years. So that's why this is like super major important, especially in our community, in the Black community, because for some reason I was talking to a nurse the other day and I said, how is it that they want to call diabetes a genetic condition, which type 1 diabetes is a genetic condition, type 2 diabetes is not, and they don't tell you the difference, right? They just say, does your family have a history of diabetes and high blood pressure? And you go, yeah, and then they go, okay, well your chances of getting are this, but it's all related to diet.
It's all related to diet.
Yeah, so, and that's the one thing about it, so that's why that's why I was like, I'm gonna use this, I'm done with sugar because I couldn't lose weight. And I ate less than everybody else everybody in my household, including my child, my youngest child, which is her, and I ate less than her.
Wow.
And
I don't eat a lot.
Yeah, I know.
and could not lose weight. Yeah. But once I did this, the weight,
Remove the sugar.
yeah,
Wow.
the weight just came off and it's stayed off. Yeah.
And how long has it been, Teresa?
It's been about a year now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great.
It's been about a year now. So, yeah. So now we're gonna make lemonade. And electrolyte issues. And so the electrolyte imbalance, and I was having heart palpitations and stuff, so I was like, no, I can't do that. But I switched over to using the sweetener at the time, and I decided to test with the sweetener to see if I could actually lose weight without any exercise or without any additional diet changes or anything like that. So I went back to eating regular, all the regular foods that I wanted to eat, with the exception of no sugar. And I just simply substituted out this sweetener for everything that would have sugar. So if I want a barbecue sauce, and the barbecue sauce has sugar in it, so I had to end up making my own barbecue sauce, adding the sweetener to the barbecue sauce or ketchup, whatever it was I was going to do, I just made it with the sweetener.
Oh, okay.
And so I completely cut sugar out. So all of the desserts, and actually I would eat a bowl of ice cream, the ice cream that you guys had today. I would eat a bowl of ice cream every day with pecans, chopped pecans in it, and I would have a bowl of ice cream every day. And I actually lost 45 pounds with that.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've been able to keep it off. So I haven't gained my weight back.
Wow,
So that's the thing. And and all I do is I just eat this sweetener. So I don't eat any other sugars or anything like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you ready to record?
Go.
Cheers.
Cheers. To SumSweet.
To SumSweet.
To SumSweet.
Cheers to SumSweet.